So here are some tips that you can take or dismiss as you like. Just again, take what resonates with you and let go of the rest. But number one, start small. If we don't want to make big changes because big changes, our nervous system naturally doesn't like change. So big changes could create resistance within your own nervous system. So start small. Begin by setting aside just 90 seconds, 2 minutes, and then build 30 seconds from there. You can add 30 seconds every 2 times you take a silent break or every other day. You decide. Figure out, experiment what works for you. This is important because you choose. But once you choose, be consistent. I struggle with this. Being consistent is a struggle. However, once you consistently intend to do it for, some say 28 days, some say so many days, decide on how many days you're going to intentionally create consistency. After that, it becomes a habit, but you have to get through that threshold of intention. So consistency is key when it comes to building new habits, but try to make your chosen practice a part of your daily routine. And how to find your chosen practice? You got to find what works for you, because I could share what works for me. You could try that, but your higher self might show you something that says, hey, take a look at this. So pay attention to the signals that the field might send your way. And this is how you find what works for you, because there's many different types of meditations and mindfulness practices out there. So you are the experiment. Become the lab, because you're going to find what resonates with you. And then next step is to create your environment. Pay attention to your human design environment. What is that environment? You can create that, whether it's finding a quiet space or playing soothing music in the background. Create the environment that helps you facilitate relaxation and focus. And then, important, disconnect from the technology. Take time away from the screens, away from the devices during your silent practice to fully immerse yourself in the present moment. And throughout the day, practice gratitude. If you see something you don't like, thank you for showing me that. I pray that it ends in its highest good, as its highest result, whatever that is for that situation. And then let it go, practicing gratitude and anything that shows up in your experience that you're like, wow, that's exactly what I needed right here, right now. Thank you. Come into this space of gratitude, not just repeating words off your lips, not just going through the motion of saying thank you, but coming into that space of gratitude. And your silent practice can help you do that by focusing on the things that you're thankful for, even the little things, the simple things. And most important, when you start on this journey of incorporating these things into your life, don't judge yourself. I know I did. I did, but I learned as the judgments come, because they will, I thank them and then let them go. Oh, thank you for telling me that judgment. Thank you. Let it go. Come back. That's the practice. Acknowledge it was there. Thank it. Let it go and come back to your practice. This movement will get less and less and less as you set your intention and allowing yourself to go through this process. So be flexible with it. I know, be consistent, be flexible. Your practice may change over time. I know mine has practice. I started with the Gateway Project. I did transcendental meditation. I did all kinds of different meditation practices. And now I just sit with a tune and align myself with that note. And that's my practice right now. So be flexible, allow yourself to experiment with what works for you. Now, these challenges can, be overwhelming, but you can overcome them. And it does involve recognizing and addressing factors that will make it difficult for us to be still and quiet. And these challenges could include external distractions, noise pollution, internal distractions such as racing thoughts or emotions. Eating or drinking overstimulating foods can overstimulate us and be a challenge for our nervous system to really calm down and experience the silence. So pay attention to those when they come up, because you can create a conducive environment for the silence by finding a peaceful place, minimizing those distractions, and practicing these techniques, whatever works for you. And we'll be doing some of those. We'll be offering some of those.